What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another GmiasWorld lineup update. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the cards that I've been running with. Obviously, my team sucks. I don't need to hear it all the time. It's intentional. It's not something that, I'm working very, very hard at to make, be 155,000 overall. I just don't give a F. So pretty much we're going to go ahead and start with our newest addition, B. Marshall. I had him, did I have him? I had him a little bit after the Most Feared weekend. He was a pretty consistent, catcher of the football for me. Obviously, his newer card, the 93 overall, is better, but he's been putting in work for me, so I don't really care. Jordan Matthews, he's solid, whether as a starter or in the slot. He just catches the ball for me. A lot of people complain about him, but I haven't really had a lot of issue with him. And even his 84 overall card. That card used to do the craziest animations, and then I benched him for some reason and put in Amari Cooper, and that was like the worst time of my life because Amari Cooper just drops everything for me. Don't get me wrong, Amari Cooper is a great budget card if you're just looking for like a high overall card to just increase your value, the overall of your team, and he's fast and all that stuff like that, but he's a bum, and he's gonna cost you in the end. Marcus Colston, I actually opened him up. I didn't open him up. I got him out of a pack I opened. Let me just be correct in saying that properly. I put him at wide receiver 6 just because I don't really care about what he does. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because he's mad slow, but he will catch the ball. But he's still damn slow, and I just can't. I can't deal with that. David Johnson, this guy. I picked him up and he fumbled. I actually picked him up because Dre Archer fumbled in a critical part of the game. He just put the ball on the ground. He just didn't care. It was infuriating to me. So what I did was I told the stream, look, Archer's gone. He's not gonna be the starter no more. Obviously, I'm not gonna get rid of him completely, but he's just not the starter. We got to take away, his pension, everything. Like, a lot of things that he's gonna get as, part of his incentives for playing on my team. We just took away from him and put him on the bench. So pretty much we're treating him like how, Jay Gruden is treating RG3. He's just gonna sit there for a little bit. But looking at this dude's stats, his speed, acceleration, it's ridiculous, bro. Like, seriously. But in his first game, he fumbled also. So that just made me understand, bro. It doesn't matter who your running back is. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing videos of 99 Bo fumbling. Like, it doesn't matter. If you get set up for the right hit, you're going to let the ball go. So we're going to leave him for a little bit just because, I like what he does. He let me down in that last game against Seattle. But, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Seattle came out and beat the hell out of them. What was the score in that game? Seattle versus the Cardinals. I can't remember the score, but it was a complete embarrassing moment for them in which they just got completely destroyed. But whatever, it happens. I'm glad they got it out their system before the playoffs started. Obviously, I fired Tony Romo, got him back, fired him, got him back. Like, we've had such a bad relationship. But this time I extended his contract to 2 days. So with the option to be shot. So we'll see what happens with him and how he plays and everything like that. And we're gonna move forward with him as the quarterback of the National Football Association of GmiasWorld. Like, I don't even know what all the other stuff was about, but the National Football Association of GmiasWorld. So he's safe right now. Looking at was that Marcel Reese? I love him at fullback, bro. I put a lot of running backs at fullback, and they just weren't cutting it. They would just bum burger biznitches, and I actually pulled him out of a pack, which was weird because he has a little bit of value to him. Not too much right now, but he has some value. Michael Floyd, this guy right here has been real solid for me. You guys should pick one up. If you just want to go out there and just run 4 verticals and throw the ball up to somebody, he's somebody that you might enjoy throwing it up to. He usually comes down with it, very, very rarely drops the ball. I'm pretty sure you guys will enjoy him. Odell Beckham Jr. I put him at tight end because I just don't want him at receiver. I hate him. He always drops the ball. I don't know if it's something because he's like, he was a free card that I got for completing MUT Master last year or what it is, but, he's just unbelievably garbage. He just drops everything. Nate Solder, I just like his stats. I know he's a 79, but his stats are outrageous. You know what I'm saying? So you guys should probably look into that, bro. Like, if you don't have coins and you try to, run a budget squad, he has a lot of crazy stats for just a 79 overall. G Jackson is fine. I don't really, he was just my highest, I believe, there at left guard, right? Isn't he my highest left guard? I don't even know, because I haven't even looked at this. Well, okay, yeah, I could change him out of position, but, he's my highest left guard right there. Montgomery, I like him at center. He makes plays. He'll just dive into a D tackle's ball sack and give me some time in the pocket sometimes. TJ Lang is pretty good. And Wagner, I like Wagner there. We have, what is that, right guard? What is that, Turner 86? He's 80. Yeah, I like Wagner right here. Wagner's fine. He's also a low budget card. He's not really price too high. D Miller, I'm about to get rid of him from free safety. I just had him there because, you know, all the other guys I put there, they all sucked. You know, so I just got tired of paying big money like Steve Atwater, bums like that. I just can't deal with it no more. Obviously, I love me some Anthony Barr. He's my lurker. I don't need to have him at middle linebacker starting, but I also don't want to, you know, waste time having to sub people in. I don't got time for all that. You know, Dupree, you already know how that goes. I put Randall at strong safety. This is a Schefter star just because of his speed and his attention to detail at the ball. He's been actually doing pretty well there. Emerson is just straight lockup. I don't really got much to say about Emerson other than he's straight lockup. Randall, that's another Randall I put at corner. Zadarius Smith, Schefter star. He turns into a 93 overall at left end. He's pretty solid. Randy Gregory's, I have him all over the place. You know, he comes in whenever I need to. These guys are just there just to, you know, whatever. But Vic Beasley has been really taking off, man. This card, at first I thought he was garbage, but he's actually a pretty decent card. You know, I have 2 of them just in case, but yeah, he's a very decent card. If you guys can still complete that Schefter set, you should probably complete that set and get that over with. And last but not least, this guy King is garbage. What's his kick power? I thought his kick power was pretty decent. Kick power 94, but the ball doesn't go nowhere when he kicks it. I don't understand, bro. I'm gonna have to get rid of him though. He's a bum. McAnus, he's solid. You know what I'm saying? I believe, what is he? 99 kick power or something like that? Yeah, he's pretty good. So he works out for me right there. And you know, Trenton Holiday, and then we got this dude Wynn back there. 2 short douchebags that, you know, get the job done at that position. So it is what it is. That's the lineup. That's the current lineup right now. That's what you're going to be seeing in gameplays on Twitch at GmiasWorld and on YouTube, which you should be watching right now at GmiasWorld. So tell me what you guys think. Tweet me and let me know what you think. I know my team sucks, so we can start there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this lineup, and you possibly will subscribe for more gameplays and Ultimate Team and a whole bunch of other stuff that I do here, because it's not just Madden. You guys need to start checking some playlists and see what's good. Pretty sure I could bring your day some enjoyment. Until next time, one love.